there, lovelies. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different to show you today. I'm going to make a lovely wall plaque in bas relief, which means that the pattern stands out from the background. Okay, bas relief. Now, these wall plaques, they're gorgeous. They look lovely. You could put them anywhere. You can put them in the garden if you like. You could put them in the house. They look particularly nice in a conservatory, I think. And, of course, they'd be a lovely present to give to somebody. Now, just go through what you need. You need some clay, some ordinary clay. You can usually buy small amounts of that at the craft shop or something. You don't want the self-hardening clay. You want ordinary potter's clay. You will need a container and the shape that you want. This is about 6 by 6. It's just a box. I reinforce the sides with some tape. I won't use that. That is for a bigger one. These are really good, but I won't use that. Right. And you will need some plants, dried plants, flowers. They're better when they go really stiff like that. You don't want anything floppy. It won't work. And you will also need, I use marble powder. It's marble, powdered marble is what I use. It's heavy and it's suitable. You could use that outside. You could put the plaque outside in the weather. But you can use plaster of Paris. That's the easiest thing for most people to have. So I've just measured my box. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, I'm going to cut a square out of the clay, first of all. I've made a lot of them. And I've sold an absolute shed load of them on my gallery. There. And of course you can reuse this clay. I just put it in a bag, plastic bag, and put a few drops of water in it, and it goes on and on forever, more or less, unless you let it dry out. And even then, you can reconstitute it. So that's the rough shape of my box. Okay, I'll get a bag for this. Do you like my fancy rolling pen? Right, what's next? Okay, so because this is a smaller plaque, I will use the smallest flowers. I do bigger plaques. So I'm just rolling it into the clay. Like that. And I want to take it out. I might have to do it with a I'll get a tweezers, some tweezers. I've got some somewhere. Hang on. See, never prepared, are you? Never quite prepared. Now, where on earth? Oh, I think I pressed it in too hard. Never mind. I'll get it. Pressed it in too hard. Never mind. There, here we go. Yeah, I went mad with that one, didn't I? Oh, yeah. See what lovely impression that has left into the clay. I'll show you a close-up in a minute. But for now, let's get these. Now, these I like a lot. So I'll put some of those in. There, love these. This time, I won't go crazy bonkers with the... You really need a light touch for that clay. Yeah, well, there you go, see? Right, I like it, I like it. Let's do some of these lovely things here. This is London Pride. You get gorgeous, look at that now. Get the most gorgeous seed heads from these things. I'm going to save all these, look at that. I love it. Right, that is as much as I can fit on there. Now I'll just make sure I did get that. I'd better have got it. Hang on. Okay, so this is the piece, the slab of clay. If you get a close up of that. Right, now I'm going to put that into the box. So let's have a look. Of course, it's going to be too big, isn't it? So let me just cut it down a bit. Work really, you know, perfection. Look at that now. Now, you want it nice and flat. I'm going to, there, that's the piece of clay with the pattern in the box. Now, I'm going to reinforce the side of this box a bit. The last thing I want is the marble to be leaking. This marble is lovely. I love using it. It's been powdered, and then I don't know what they add to it, but and then you can just put water with it and reconstitute it, and then let it go off. Now, working out how much you need is incredibly difficult. It's trial and error. There is no recipe for this. It's trial and error. So hang on. I'll mix that up and we'll pour it in. Right, now, this is a complete guessing game, I'm afraid. What you have to do is you have to make a couple before you can determine how much, how much powder you need. So I'm going to guess. I've got my container. I'm going to guess. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that is about, let's go more, 7, whoops, 8, 9, 10, I'll go 10. And that's about 10 ounces, might be a bit more. But I think that's about right. So, that's my powder. Now, you'll also need some kind of a hook at the back, because this will be the back here, and that's going to be the front of the plaque. Bas relief, okay? So, right, so now I'll just start adding my water. Slowly. Guessing game. Again. Sorry about that, but So I had to do it as well. Give it a good stir. And the consistency needs to be like double cream, I would say. Double cream. Takes a while to go off this stone, the marble powder. So, you know, you don't have to think plaster goes off quicker. If you use plaster, you've got to work quick. But this is not too bad. I couldn't find a good spatula, but anyway, never mind. I got this. I think it looks all pretty well dissolved. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it in and hope it doesn't come pouring out. Got a nice thick one there. Quite a thick one. It might be too much, so how many did I put in? 10. 10. Might possibly put less in next time. Right. That's my plaque done. It's not, touch wood, it's not come pouring out. There we go. I haven't made one of these for a while. So you see what I did? I poked the skewer through the box, resting the hook on it. Like that, okay. I just made that hook with a piece of wire. It's quite strong wire. And I just used pliers to bend it and cut it into a hook. So, and there we are. There we have the finished wall plaque. I hope you enjoyed the video, the little demo. And if you did, it would be lovely if you could subscribe to the channel. And with that, I'll say bye for now. And as always, love from Cornwall.